Hello coders, welcome back to the channel. In this video, we are going to discuss the recently asked coding question in TCS NQT. The problem statement of the question says that in a cybersecurity system of a company, messages are encrypted by rearranging the letters of secret word. When a message arrives, the system must verify whether the received word is simply a rearranged version of the original secret word, that is, anagram. Now your question arises in your mind is what is anagram? The anagram is nothing but the two words are considered valid anagram if they contain exactly the same characters with the same frequency, but possibly in a different order. And your task is to help the system determine whether the received word is a valid anagram of the original secret word. And in input we have to take two strings, that is S1 and S2, and we in output we have to print it is S1 and S2 are valid anagram or not. So let's see sample input and output. So this is the sample input and output of our problem statement. So this is the sample input and output of our lab problem statement. In sample input 1, we take this two string, that is string 1 and this is string 2. In string 1, the letters are LISTEN, and string S2, the letters are SILENT. If you carefully observe this word, both the words contain the same character, that is LISTEN, with the same frequency. That is, no word has more frequency. The order is different, but the characters are the same, so they are valid anagrams. Here is sample input 2. Here we take hello as a string 1 and world as a string 2. Here if you observe these two words, these are not the rearranged version of each other. That is, characters in both the strings are different, so they are not anagrams. So we print not an anagram. And in sample input 3, we take triangle as a string S1 and integral as a string S2. If you carefully observe, both the words contain same characters. So we print this is an valid anagram. Now let's see how to solve this question. Now as all you know that two strings are anagram if they contain the same character with the same frequency. Now in this example, listen and silent, in both the words the characters are same and have the same frequency, that is L have one frequency, I has one, S has one, T also one, E one and N one. So both the letters contains same words, same letters and same frequency. So these two words are the valid anagrams. Now let's see the approach how to solve this question. These are the approaches to solve the questions. In approach 1, that is sorting method. That is, the idea is convert both the strings into characters array by using inbuilt function dot to char array and then sort them and compare both the sorted strings. If both the sorted strings are equal, we can say that it is a valid anagram. In this approach, we have to use the inbuilt function methods. Next up, understand the code of this approach. Here we import the package, utility package that is, and we make a class valid anagram. And this is the here here we can start. Here is the main function, and we declare string s1 as a listen and string s2 as a silent. In exam, you have to take this by user input, and we make here is anagram function. Function takes two strings s1 and s2. First, we check the length of the both the words, that is S1 and S2. If length is not matching, so we return false because in anagram length must be same. And We declare char array 1 and convert S1 to char array and S2 also to char array of 2. And after converting S1 and S2 to char array, we will sort them using dot sort method. This is the inbuilt method used in Java to sort array. Then after and we will return arrays dot equals. If both the strings are equal, it will return true, otherwise return false. In this way, we will get the two words are anagram or not. But in this method, the time complexity is order of n log n. This is the good time complexity, but not the best. Now let's see which is best one. This is the approach to solve our coding questions. That is optimal frequency method. In this approach, we will create a frequency array of size 26 and we will travel both the words one by one. In first word, we will increase the count for the characters in the first string and next we will decrease the count for the characters in the second string. If all value becomes 0, we can say that the strings are said to be anagram. Otherwise, we will set that string not an anagram. The time required in this question is order of n, which is best best than n log n. Now let's understand the code one by one. Here we take class as a valid anagram and in main method we take two strings s1 and s2 and we make one function that is anagram. We take two parameters that is string s1 and string s2. First of all, we will check the length of the two words. If length is not same, we will return false. Now we will take one frequency array of size 26. We take one for loop and this will give the particular index of a letter. Here is a for loop. Start with 0 and end with word length. Both the words have same length, so it doesn't matter S1 or S2. We will take any of them. And I plus plus. Here frequency of S1 dot caret I minus A gives that particular index of the letter. And we will increase the count and here we will decrease it. At the end we have to get 0. If not 0, it is not an valid anagram. For that we will check take one for loop that is I equal to 0, I is less than 26, I plus plus. If any of the index is not 0, we will return false, otherwise return true. So in this way we will get both the words are anagram or not. You can refer this code if you not use Java as a programming language. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe.